Hello and welcome to Excellent Link Academy. For this class, we'll proceed in the study of H method on evaluating limit of a function. Let's look at yet example 2 on evaluating limit of a function using H method. Last class, we did an example, right, to introduction to H method, and I explained the several basic steps you need to follow when it comes to using the H method. Right, so let's solve this problem here using H method and let's see what we get. We said your first task is that any value you are given, as in this case is 3, you should add H to it. So add H to the given variable, right? So solution here, my very first task is that I'll put X as what? 3. I'm given 3. You said always what? Add H to it. If you are to use H method, you add H to it. That's your first task. Your next task is that anywhere you see X in this function, put 3 plus H. In that case, I'll have the limit as X tends to, we call this arrow tends to or approaches to. So as X tends to 3, I have X cubed minus 27 all over X minus 3. So we said put X as what? 3 plus H. So in this X here, I'll put 3 plus H. So I should be having, I'm seeing X. We said put X as what? 3 plus H. But mind you, this S has a cube. So raised to the power 3. I have this. Next up, minus. This is what? 27 here. I have that all over. This is X. We said anyway you see X, put what there? 3 plus H. That's the concept. So I have 3 plus H. Next up, this minus 3, of course, a minus 3. At this point here, my task is to try to simplify 3 plus H squared as fast as I can. So to save time in the expansion, I'll drop the link to how to expand something of this nature in this kind of this video, right? So I've done a video on binomial theorem or perhaps Pascal's triangle, so you can reach out, you can watch the previous classes there to understand how to expand questions of this nature. So if I'm to pick out 3 plus H cube alone, neutrally, if I have A plus B cube from Pascal's triangle, this will give A cube plus 3A squared B plus 3AB squared plus B cube, applying Pascal's triangle. If you want to know how to solve problems like in this nature, you should just try to watch the class. I'll drop the link in the description of this video. So try to watch binomial theorem or perhaps Pascal's triangles to understand how to expand something of this nature. So here's the thing, I'll try to compare this one with this. Although cube, the same thing. So I'll try to compare A as 3, B as H. So here's the thing, this A now will represent 3. So I'll have what? I should have 3 cube here first, right? Plus 3. A, what's A in this case? A is what? 3. That becomes 3 squared. B, what's B in this case? H. We have H here. Plus, this is 3. What's A? A is of course 3. So A is 3 here. Next up, B. What's B? That's H. That's what the H squared. Finally, plus, what's B? B is H. That's what the H cube. To save time, that's why I apply this concept. So it means that for 3 plus H cube, this one, if I'm to express this, I should have I said A is 3 cube, not square, please. There's cube. So 3 cubes is of course 27 plus 3 times of course this is 3 squared. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 3 is of course 27. This is H plus this is 3 times 3 is of course 9. I have H squared plus H cube. So on expanding 3 plus H cube, I have 27 plus 27H plus 9H squared plus 3 cube. Hold on guys a little bit. Let me tell you what you need to know. Actually, I'm running a membership program, right, which can help you a lot. So to join my channel membership, it's quite easy task, right? As you can see, the icon I'm showing you here, that icon is my membership opportunities, which you can access monthly. So I'll drop the link to the membership in the description of this video, right? So just click there, click on the membership link, so you purchase the one you want. So I have for JAMB and WAEC classes, and also I have for 100 level students. So whichever one suits you, click there and subscribe. If it, sorry, perhaps click there and purchase the one of your choice. Anyone you purchase, there are several advantage videos that I will not allow people to see. So it's for only those who have joined the channel that will have access to those even advanced problems. And also, I do help students from different countries to solve their assignments. So if you're in UK or abroad or Canada or anywhere you are in the world and you want me to help you do your assignments, you can simply check me. You can simply visit me on my WhatsApp number, or also share this video. I'll drop a link to a website there. In the website, you can register with us and you let us know which assignment you want us to help you to do. Do well to join the channel. Thank you. You can proceed with your learning now. So on expanding this alone, I have this expression here. So here's the thing. Anywhere I see 3 plus h cubed, this one here, I'll replace as this value. So here's the condition here. So 3 plus h cubed is now everything here. So I have 27 plus 27h plus 9h squared plus h cubed has been the expanded value for this. Don't forget that we have 27 left. So minus what there? 27 all over. This is although observe, I have plus 3 minus 3. These two we cancel out. This is 0. Plus 3 minus 3 is of course 0. So I'm left just what? Just only h. So I have h here left alone. Right? Next up, if you observe clearly, this one we cancel this because plus 27 minus 27 is of course 0. So it's off. What am I having left? I'm having 27h plus 9h squared plus h cubed left all over h, as you can see. My next priority is that we said your first task is that add x to the given variable as we did initially. I add add h to the given variable. So I have 3 plus h here. When you are done, put this value into the given function as I had here. Then you simplify as far as you can, as I did here. When you are done at this point, after simplifying, you have cancelled what is cancelable. The next task says to divide through by h. So divide through by h, as easy as that. So pick each term by h. So pick up 27. So this is 27h, right? Divide it by h. I'm done. Plus this is 9h squared. 9h squared. Divide this man by h. Plus this is h cubed. Divide by h. So all over this one here is only h. So divide h by h. You said divide through by h, each of the term by h. At this point now, what do you observe? This we cancel this. So I'm left with just only 27 here. Plus this we cancel this. I'm left with one of it here. So I'll have 9 times h that is left. That's 9h plus, if h1 cancel h cubed, I'll have h squared left. So h squared all over h divided by h is of course 1. So I have 1 here. If I proceed with this, this should give me 27 plus 9h plus h squared, because this divided by 1 is that thing itself. So now in our previous example, we said whenever you divide through by changing x, right, your next procedure is what? You take h at 0. So let h be 0. So let h to be equal to what there? 0. So the task is that I'll put h at 0 into this function back. So for me, I'll have this is now equal to 27 plus, this is what? 9 into 0. We said anyway, see h, put 0 plus h, plus this is h squared. So that becomes what there? 0 squared. If I break this down, it becomes 27 plus 9 times 0 is 0. 0 squared is still 0. 27 plus 0, I'll have 27 as my answer after solving this expression, or perhaps evaluating this limit. So your idea behind H method is that substitute the value, add H to the given variable, put it in the function, break it down as fast as you can, divide through by H, and then put H at 0. So I have 27. So this is how to evaluate problems under H method. Let's look at here the third method called limit at infinity, and let's see how we can possibly evaluate questions at infinity.